Hello, digital world. Today, we have a very special project planned. I was going through my neighbor's trash one day, and I found this beautiful... One second, let me grab it. I did not plan ahead. God, I put a bunch of shit in my neighbor's trash. I found this Kikkoman's soy sauce barrel. They don't make them like they used to. But inside the Kikkoman soy sauce barrel, I found this beautiful vase. Take a look at that. Vase. The only problem with this vase
is there's obviously a large piece of it missing.
But anyways, I thought we could fix it today. Why not? We could 3D print something in place of it. And that's the project today. That's what we're doing. Okay, so I think the first step is to gather some reference or just create like a mood board of what I'm feeling for it. I'm thinking I want to make it kind of biblical because it is an angel vase, so it would only be thematic to make it.
La vida ha pasado por encima mío.
Yeah, so let's make a mood board. Let's start working on that. I have not been on Pinterest in a minute. It knows what I fuck with. Oh, hell yeah. I think I'm just gonna scroll this a little bit. Shrimp cake. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to scroll on Pinterest till I find some stuff that inspires me. Make a mood board, as they say. Okay, so here are some of the images that I found. Yeah, this is the overall mood I'm going for. It's very biblically accurate angel. A little bit of organic growth, organic mutation, if you will. I really like the idea of it being very grotesque versus the very pure angel. Yeah, so this is the vibe. Fuck. The next step for this project is I need to bring this into 3D. There are a few different reasons why I need to do that. The first and most important one is this jagged cut. There's no way that I'm going to be able to model this cut, or maybe it's possible, but it would be extremely difficult to the alternative of I'll get to it actually. I want to build up the suspense. Hear me out. And yeah, the other thing that is really important that having a 3D model of this would do is real world scale in Blender, so I can line up the inevitable 3D print with life-size copy. And yeah, so we're gonna 3D scan this thing. Thankfully, I have a cool roommate named Levi who has a cool 3D scanner that I don't understand how it works, but it did. It scanned it. I'm going to show the footage I recorded on my iPhone of the scanner, and yeah, so now I have a 3D model of it. So next step, I guess. What's up, bitches? Anyways, we're back. It's been a few months since we were making this project. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm sure you can tell the hair's a little bit longer, a little bit more stylish. Anyways, yeah, we're back. We're gonna finish this vase up. We're gonna finish what we started. I did make some progress. Actually, this part was about halfway edited. I even started like the printing. I'll even grab it for you guys. We got through some of the printing, but didn't line up. Yeah, it didn't line up with the vase. And so I really wanted to line up, and so we're gonna do it all over again. We're gonna try it again. I know that's hard and that kind of sucks, but we're gonna try again. This time there are a few different steps that we need to take in place before we even get to like the actual sculpting part of it. One of those steps being we need to make a Boolean object to be able to cut it out so it will fit exactly. Basically what a Boolean is it's an object that it's used to subtract from other objects. So in this instance, we're going to make a Boolean along the cut of the pot where the jagged edges, and we're going to cut. So let's do that. All right, now that we have a Boolean for it, we're already in a lot better place than my previous attempt. So good for us. So the next step is we're going to build the primitive block out. Now that we have the blockout and the boolean done, we can now sculpt. There's a lot of steps that lead up to it, but it's worth it in the end. Whew! The sculpt is done. Let's go. Yay! Yeah. 2 months. Only took 2 months to do. Let's go. We're finishing projects though. Let's go print it. My roommate, he also has a 3D printer. Crazy, right? It's amazing. God is good. But anyways, we're gonna print this guy. Isn't that so cool though? That we can physically hold something from concept. Concept to being in my hand. It's not there yet, but it will be in a blink of an eye for you guys. Just like that. Should I do a cringy transition? Or feel like you guys aren't 5, so I'm not gonna do that. Fuck you. That's mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna let's print this guy. What's up, guys? We are back. Look at that. And here it is. Look how pretty it is. There's definitely some imperfections. As you can see, the bottom got a little bit chewed up, but I feel like it would be pretty easy just to hot glue. So that's what we're gonna do first. Let me show you guys the supplies I've collected for this part of the project. So first, I got sandpaper to smooth out the actual print of the object, because I want it to look I don't want it to look 3D printed. I want it to look smooth. So this is gonna be the first part, is just sanding it down to make it look a little bit smoother. Next thing I got Bondo glazing putty. The glazing, I got hot glue. The part the 3D print didn't do well on, I got a hot glue gun. And for you, I'm gonna hot glue you're dead. And then I got, so yeah, let's get started. I think the first step is we're gonna have to repair the damage that happens to the print. So that's the first step. That's what we're gonna do first. All right, let's do it. So I got our little guy right here, and I have the hot glue gun. This is kind of an ominous angle. Yeah, I got the hot glue. It's heating up, so let's grab it real quick and let's go for it. Let's do it. No YOLO, am I right? I need more glue. 1 second. So it definitely isn't pretty. Sorry, this angle is really funny to me. So it's not pretty, definitely. But is he gonna stay on there? Probably. So that's the important thing. There's also like a big seam. I don't know what happened there. It's kind of funny. Hey, it fixed itself though. That's the important thing. So yeah, I'm gonna run a little bit of hot glue down that seam a little bit. So let's do that. Yeah, so that's probably enough glue. Saying a lot right now. Yeah, like it used to be like really brittle and hanging on barely, but now I can't move that around. I'm not really like trying to break it, obviously, because I probably could break it. But yeah, it's not going anywhere. So that's the important thing. I think that, so the next step is we're gonna have to sand this down, which is gonna be a little bit more work because I want to make it look good. I want it to look really smooth, and getting to that level of sanding is gonna take a little bit. So let's start with that. I don't know if you're supposed to start with the coarse and then go to the extra fine. I'm guessing that's how it works. Looking at the pack I have over here. So we have 80 to 320. Am I supposed to start with 80? I'm gonna have to look into this. I'll get back to you with that. Sandpaper. I'm supposed to start with the 80, which makes sense because it's like the coarsest one, and then you work your way up to like the finer ones. 80 grit, 3M, not sponsored. If you want to sponsor me, 3M, go ahead. Start sanding. We're back again, guys. Let's go. Final part. Okay, so we have the sanding done. Yes. I might have done a little bit of mining off camera. Uh-oh. Boom. I bondoed it. This thing got bondoed. And I did a little bit of sanding. You know how it is. But yeah, I think we're getting really close here now, though. The next step, I have the vase. What we have to do, I was going to hot glue it in, but I don't think it's going to work. So I got this little can of spray foam. Big gap filler. So let's fill this gap. I think you guys know where this is going. But anyways, we're going to see if it works, and you guys are going to witness a fail or a win. I'm hoping for a win. We're going to get a win. But let's go for it. Okay, so I angled it up so we can see. I look so tiny in this. I'm just a little guy. Whoa. This might be a fail. Shit. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god. Oh shit. No, the angel. It's covered up. I gotta fucking... Yeah, so that didn't go according to plan. I put the thing outside. We're gonna see what damage we got. I think we're gonna count this as a lose. My hands are very sticky, and it is not coming off. This is a sad day for the JunoDotNET empire, but we will come back from this. Hey gang, sorry for freaking out last night. Sorry you had a witness. I'm still picking off the fucking residue of the spray foam, and it was looking pretty grim last night. It was looking like the project was gonna be set back a bunch, but I think it's actually moving forward. In the words of Bob Ross, it's a happy accident. Look at that. Doesn't that look sick as hell? It looks like it's growth. It looks like it's been grown on. I think it looks cool. Maybe I should clean it up a little bit along the chest. Basically, what I think happened was when I mopped it up, it broke up the big bubbles like you would see inside here. Like the inside looks shitty as hell, but yeah, it broke up the big bubbles and made them little tiny bubbles of whatever residue is left, which kind of gave it this really cool like transition. I was really worried about the transition actually, because it went from like balls, which is like really organic, to it went from organic to not. You know what I mean, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I think this is a good progress. I think that the next step is we should do a little bit of accenting with some paint, some acrylic paint, and we might be getting pretty close to being done here, in my opinion. I think that we're getting to the point where I was seeing this face when I first started this project. So yeah, let's do some painting real quick. Hey guys, we're on the floor because why not? As you can see, I have this necessary supplies to do a little bit of painting. I think we're going to do a little bit of kind of like model painting a little bit. We're going to borrow some techniques from model painting, maybe just painting in general. I'm mostly referring to dry brushing. I'm sure you guys have heard of that one. Yeah, so let's start with that. We're going to start with a nice black dry brush to get in the cracks. Really to get that like ambient occlusion up, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about? That's what's up. Anyways, let's get to it. You guys are probably looking at this like, oh no, you've ruined it. Way too much black. Yeah, that's why you come back through with some paper towels. I wasn't done yet. You guys got to give me some time here. Also, I was thinking about it. This isn't dry brushing. I don't exactly know what dry brushing is. I know what the principle is. It's like very little paint on your brush, right? Unless I'm wrong with that too. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and just make art. I'm not gonna be a fucking dickhead, a know-it-all. I'm just gonna do art. So it looks like it got a little bit too heavy in some parts with the black. It's nothing that a little bit of layering can't fix. So we're going to try our best to match this kind of reddish, pinkish color. I feel like we could mix red, a little bit of white. Red and white probably should do it. We'll see. Let's mix. I'm gonna put a little bit of time into thinking about this, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm done. Well, hey there. So I finished the painting, and I am delighted to say that I think I've reached the end of the vase. So without further ado, the angel vase, and it's completed in most beautiful form. 4 months in the making. And yeah, this is what we came up with. I'm quite happy with the results. I think it's almost what I saw. I say almost as in not lesser than what I saw. It was just different in my head. But yeah, we made it. We made this. Do not give up on your dreams. Chase them relentlessly, and you will be rewarded with fruits. There's a lot of ups and downs, but we made it. So I think it's time to put this project down and move on to the next one. Yeah, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate you if you stuck around for the whole video and came to see the final results. We got a lot of more cool projects coming down the road. But yeah, that's the end of this project. Thanks so much for watching.
You've got this gold